Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. For today, I want to get into the Move It mod. So recently, the Move It mod has gone over 2 million subscribers. So that means over 2 million of you have this mod. So what I wanted to do was go over this mod. Let's get started. So we all know the basics. You know, the Move It mod, you can move roads. Yes, the Move It mod can move roads. So right now on the screen, I am moving the road. But what you can also do is you can move different buildings, different objects, and pretty much anything in your city. So right now I'm moving a park, and you can move a park around, you can rotate it, you can do whatever you want with it. You can also move paths. So my most heavily requested comment on my TikTok or YouTube shorts is, how do you move the roads up and down? Well, if you use the Move It mod, you could see that I clicked on the node, it is green, and you use the page up button. So if you hold up the page up button, you kind of create this ski ramp or jump or whatever you want to call it. But you know what? You hit Control Z and it's gone. Then if you hit the page down button, guess what? The road goes down. So page up and page down button is how you move your roads up and down. So the third thing that the Move It mod can do is it can bulldoze. So how do you actually bulldoze this area for free, and how do you actually do it? So if you move over to the left, you have this marquee selection, and you can see this list of things that the marquee selection actually has. So if you want to remove the buildings, you can click on and off the building. See how it's gray? Well, we're not going to select the buildings, but the blue boxes mean that they're not checked off. So that means we can delete whatever we highlight. So right now I'm highlighting this part of my transportation hub, and we are going to hit the bulldoze button, but everything in green will get bulldozed. So as I click it, you'll see everything is gone. So the buildings do remain because they're not blue check mark. And also remember, you can hit Control Z. But this bulldoze button, honestly, if you're looking to rebuild a certain part of your city, this bulldoze button is definitely a really good thing to do. So let's keep going. So for my fourth useful tip for the Move It mod, I'm going to go into over to our farming area. We're going to click on that building. So see how we have an abandoned building, and what we're going to do is learn how to rotate objects. And with the Move It mod, you can move objects, but this one just rotates things in place. So if you're plopping buildings or trying to rearrange a downtown area, I feel like this option is so much better than using the Move It tool itself just to move over the building, because this one, you're just rotating the building. So overall, I feel like this is a good fourth option for the Move It tool. So the fifth thing you can do is you can reset objects. So say if you accidentally create a very dead part of your city by disconnecting your electricity, well, what you could do is click on Reset Objects. So resetting the object will make sure that the building is back intact from where it started. So basically, you're giving the building a fresh start. So as we continue on with the Move It mod, this is one of my favorite features. It's called the sloping objects. So to quote Mr. City Planner Plays, we have a lumpy, bumpy off-ramp, and it looks like a ski jump, or it looks like we're snowboarding or whatever. So in order to slope this off-ramp, what we need to do is we need to grab each of the nodes. So see how we have a highlighted blue node? What we're gonna do is click on it, hold down the shift button, and you'll see each of the nodes turn green. So right now we have all 4 of the nodes we want to slope turn green. So what we're gonna do is go to the bottom right and go over to slope objects. So clicking on the slope objects, we create a perfectly sloped off-ramp. So this is an awesome tool that you can use in different parts of your city. So now to piggyback off of the sloping objects, what we're gonna do next is we are gonna set objects to the terrain height. So see these train tracks? We are gonna try to set the train tracks to the height of the train itself. So see that little hill on top of that? We're trying to get it to that height. So again, right now I am clicking on the nodes. The nodes basically we want to be a certain height. I'm clicking on the nodes, and so you can see that they're green and all the nodes that we want are selected. What we're gonna do next is we are going to hit that terrain height. So the object height, not for this one, but the terrain height, we click on it and look it. our tracks are the height of the terrain. So another very cool tool, if you don't want all of those like valleys and stuff like that, you know, it might look better with the train tracks on top of the terrain. So for one of the last features I wanted to focus on, it was object height. So we're gonna use this little neighborhood. It's a part of our grid, and you can see the houses are just kind of on a hill. It kind of is a little San Francisco-y, if that makes sense. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the marquee selection tool, and you can see that all the nodes, all the buildings, all the objects were selected. Now we need to figure out what height we wanna use to level out all the buildings. Basically, whatever we select and use for the object selection, everything will adjust to that height. So we're gonna use that intersection you see straight smack in front of you. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna click on the object height tool, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna click on that intersection, and watch, everything is going to go down to the height of that object. Now you will see that the houses and everything, the terrain did not go down to that level, but everything we selected did. So the houses, the trees, and everything and whatnot. So if you're just trying to level out a building, for example, in my last video, the pier video, I was trying to level out the entire pier itself. So I had to use this tool a lot. Now, obviously there is some downsides to it. You look to the right, we have some buildings that are just really high. So hit that Control Z button. But thank you guys for watching this video. That's basically all the features that I wanted to go through with the Move It mod. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section below, but thank you for watching. Have a great day.